Hello, FanDuel Fantasy Baseball Preview for Wednesday, April 8th, 2015. Opening day in the books, game 1 out of 162. We go at it again Wednesday. It all counts the same, just a lot less fans in the ballpark. Monday was my initial foray into FanDuel Fantasy Baseball, and I actually cashed 2 out of 3. I just played some $2 games, and I got an email saying, well, if you played the line drive, you would have won $25, I guess. Marketing. If I played the monster, I guess I would have won 500. I would have won 1,000. Yeah, I guess I should go big. I was just dipping my toes in the water on Monday. Fortunately, at all 3 of my pitchers I chose well. They all won. None of the 3 racked up a lot of strikeouts, but I had Madison Bumgarner, I had Yordano Ventura, and I had Sonny Gray, who took a no-hitter into the 8th inning against quickly becoming hapless Texas Rangers. I am beginning to like the DraftKings format for baseball better. Their deductions for hits allowed. So if you have someone like Sonny Gray, you get punished with the lack of strikeouts on Monday, where you're rewarded more for only giving up the one hit through 8 innings in the DraftKings format. Example, Clay Buchholz, he struck out 9 in 7 innings, and you see the difference, 5 points better than Gray's. So obviously target strikeouts as well as win potential. I can't complain about 3 wins. Those are hard to come by. Those are not automatic. This is one of the higher scoring lineups, 86.75. Stacked a couple of Red Sox. Hanley Ramirez listed as an outfielder these days. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs, and then the Rockies just annihilated the Brewers. That game was over before it started. Nolan Arenado supplying some of the fireworks.
This ball well hit to left field. Chris Davis going back, look it up, see you later. Home run, Nolan Arenado. Make it 6-0.
When we talk about in the first inning, Drew, the power of Nolan.
And you know what? We'll ask him later on. I don't think he...
Yes, that was large. That was large for Nolan, and there you go. 16 hits and Tulowitzki 3 for 5, 3 runs and an RBI, and Arenado, that home run, he just saw 4 RBIs. The Washington Nationals, their opener did not go as I thought it would. They were held by the 1 run by ageless Bartolo Colon and relievers, but if the Nationals have to score once and it's opening day, you know who that's going to be coming from.
Out back in the first. Harper launches one to right center. See you later. Number 1 for the season. The Nationals are on top.
Bryce has seemed to been around for 6 years. He's still age 22, so there's I think this is the year he puts it together for an entire season. I think I made sure to pick him up in one. I even drafted Chris Bryant in like the 5th round just to make sure I had him in one fantasy league. There was actually a moose sighting in Kansas City. Mookie Betts, I had him 8.5. He went large. Jose Altuve, the initial run, great pitchers duel. between Cleveland and Houston. Corey Kluber had the Astros shut down. Altuve started rally, stole a base, came home on an ensuing base hit. He kind of led the way in that one in a 2-0 game. Looking at my other winning lineup, I was good enough to win at least. Here's your Bumgarner. A lot of kids in Atlanta. This Christian Bethancourt was hitting fifth, so I took a chance on him. Didn't work out. Todd Frazier, he hit one deep late. And Jock Peterson, I think he is going to have a better year than Yasiel Puig. If you drafted him in fantasy, congratulations. Puig was on my stay away from list, but I would. I've been arguing with someone about this. I would take Puig long before Ryan Braun, though, who would not make it through midway through the first game of the year without suffering some sort of oblique or ribcage pull. He's day-to-day as he seemed to have been ever since a Pissman got him after Game 2 of the National League Division Series in 2011. So, yeah, welcome to the rest of Braun's career. The sweet nectar on that one is long gone. But we move ahead to Wednesday, and I will show you my lineup. Rick Porcello is getting the start for Boston in Philadelphia, and I think he's going to be a nice play at 7,900. Nice thing they don't include the afternoon action. There will be 13 games after 7 p.m. Eastern, so you should be able to get most, if not all, of the lineups. By that time, you may have to guess on the West Coast action. In fact, 4 games going on late, so you might be able to catch a late night entry, even if just for a little bonus baseball. And Porcello, I took him in a couple. He was available in the last rounds of the fantasy drafts. Well, the Red Sox just signed him for 4 years, counted $82.5 million. Put that in perspective. I know I'm dating myself, but I read a little factoid the other day. The inaugural opening day lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays back in 1977, the starting pitcher, the opening day starter, made $90,000. The rest of the lineup, the 9 players in the batting order, the highest salary was $30,000 by a few players, and a few made actually less than that. And just to give this some pause, fast food workers want $15 an hour. If fast food workers made $15 an hour working 40 hours a week, multiply that for an annual salary, that would be $30,000. I think somebody for the Padres, they were way back in the day, they were started the year 0-5, and Ray Kroc got on public address system and bashed his team, and one of the players said they're treating us like short order cooks. And look at the salaries from back then, it's about what their salaries were going into today's dollars, at least. I know inflation's gone up, but yeah, 1977, if you made $500,000 a year, you're filthy rich. I was like Reggie Jackson and a few others back then. I'm going Yan Gomes, Cleveland. Something that I should mention, because I thought of Daniel Abreu. Think very hard, or at least look at a weather report before Kansas City White Sox Royals. So you can see here, this is your Wednesday night weather report, and Kansas City is in the bullseye for some serious weather. Serious wind damage, tornadoes, hail, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and there are going to be a bunch of fans waiting through security trying to go through metal detectors on that hit. I have a feeling that game, divisional opponent, I have a feeling it'll be rained out and made up later in the year. A couple of weather windows, they might be able to get it in, but first week of the season, the Royals might decide that's not worth it. The Cubs postponed the game 6 hours before its scheduled start. And I checked out the Chicago weather, 46 and cloudy. It was a game they could have very easily have played, but they will make that up when Chris Bryant is up with the big club and the bleachers are open. So actually, the Cubs should have played that game. I think MLB should have stuck in, and that's not MLB's problem at Wrigley Field. Isn't ready. The weather was acceptable. They could play, and the Cardinals are going to be paying the price, getting a doubleheader tacked on later in the year. So, anyways, that's my lineup. I'm going Porcello, Gomes, and from what I see, the weather should be fine everywhere else. I have Votto, J.C. Peterson. Maybe he's Jace Peterson. J.C. Peterson, I think that's some lady who disappeared or something. Nancy Grace talks about it nonstop. But anyways, he's second. He bats second. And for 2,200, you know what? A nice punt play. Lonnie Baseball, kind of like his matchup. I'm trying to think who they. Oh, I think it's Feldman. I think Feldman's going to be the Houston starter. So I like that one, and it's I think Feldman's a left righty. Maybe it's it's going to be lefty righty. Yep, lefty righty matchup. I always take advantage of those. Tulowitzki, the Brewers Willie Peralta, he's on some nights. And I'm going to give, because they went deep opening day, I'm going to give Mookie Betts, Bryce Harper, and then Geraldo Power is going to be seeing some playing time when Brown isn't able to go. I got Chris Davis in there. So there's your lineup for the second full day. Be the third game for a few teams, but that's your MLB lineup for April 8th. Best of luck to everyone, and we'll talk soon.